Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to the Crust. I did a lot of work between episodes because I ran into a massive problem with having everything run out, and that gave me a chance to have a look at the trucks and see where I was making my mistakes. And I think I've got my head around it now, although there is still a bugged truck. Hold on, let's see if it's still around. Yeah, there it is. It's very, very weird because if you click on it, it's driving, so it's somewhere else. Anyway, who knows? Not important. What is important is that everything is working. The lines are backed up again. It's not perfect, but I'm slowly getting there, and I am producing nanotubes again, so yeah, we've got one. But we have a lot of energy cells, and we have finished the research for the fusion reactor. Done. And I've actually queued up the first upgrade for it as well. So we're going to have a look at that. I also have done a bit of work on Charlie Base, and it is now producing far better, more storage. I have 2 trucks working, 2 MDRs taking goods back, and I have trucks now taking the rare earths from those MDRs. It's a bit of a waste, and I have been thinking, oh wow, how do I have that much power all of a sudden? Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I think maybe I will build a storage in here, and I'll get the trucks to deliver, and then have only a single truck going to each base to pick up the rare earth minerals instead of having them go to the MDR. So I'll have the trucks that are operating the MDRs take the rare earths to the outpost, and then another truck collect from the outpost. That'll cut down the number of trucks that I need. Because right now, I think I'm using too many trucks. Anyway, what do we got here? You're going back with a bit of helium. You know, I don't know if I really need that. Maybe I can repurpose this. And yes, my plan was always to repurpose this base into a science base, because we need to try that out and send some colonists over there. Nighttime, and our RTGs are generating 1,920 now. Got a fairly nice field of them. I could add some more on, but we're going to try something new. So let's grab this fusion reactor, and oh, it produces energy cells. Really? All right, well, let's put it down. Oh gosh, it's huge. Where does this thing go? Should I put it up here with the rest of the stuff? I'm pretty sure it needs energy cells. Yeah, that's an input. So my energy cells are down over here. Yes, I could easily bring them through. So let's rotate that around. See if I can get some kind of a line going. Yeah, we'll put it up over there, just like that. And it does require quite a lot of stuff. I have everything, I think. I was having a problem with modular terminals because of the aluminium issue. I think it was the aluminium or the titanium, one of them. But yeah, it looks like that is fixed. Anyway, let's let this play. We'll give it a little bit of speed. Go and check on our research. There's nothing terribly important I'm researching right now. Maybe just could do some more with the trucks. Maybe a bit more with the drones so that they can research through the night, get their batteries sorted out. But no, hang on. That's not the rover batteries. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Maybe I'll just queue that one up. Durable welding. Yes, durable welding 2 is going to save us resources on repairs. So that's a good one to get. And the territory probe distance, I was so close to finishing it, I just thought I'd leave it there. Anyway, let's see how we can work this. I did an upgrade on the underground conveyors. I don't know if I'm going to be able to squeeze one through here. Where's that door? I'll go up there. Can I get across? No, I can't. Ah, well, guess it's going around the side then. I have a little bit of space, so we'll bring this through and then just run it up. What am I? Oh, that's in front of a door. Oh dear. Well, we won't be able to go that way then. So let's hop over here, and I should be able to zip up there with a couple of undergrounds, I think. So to there, and under that one. This is turning out to be quite an expensive conveyor belt. And then we'll whip that straight into the fusion reactor. 1.3 million. Good thing I got some cash. But I'm not finished because I need to do all of these undergrounds. So that one is done. That one is done. Did I get them all? I think so. And build. What I'll do is I'll set the priority to go to the fusion reactor. But that does mean that I'm going to need to switch this machine back on and let production get started again. And this one will have to switch on as well. And we'll have to see if we can produce them fast enough to keep the power on. But I'm also getting pretty tight with the CPU, so maybe I'll get myself a few more of those. So we'll put those in, and Oh, we've got an urgent contract. It's on Earth. Yeah, that's doable. I accept. Let's go and send that one off quickly. All right, total's going to be 6,800. So we will change to the Courier X. Full change this one back to the S1. Oh, can't believe it. I forgot to change the landing pad. All right, well, it'll be aluminium and titanium plates that I need to send on that one. We'll just send it. Right, and then we can open up the titanium plates and the aluminium. Let that go in. Oh, this has also got a few microcircuits. Cool, one of them is away. I can close the titanium plates up now. And the microcircuits, those are now closed. And we are almost done loading the aluminium. So I can close that one. There we go, all done. And we've got a completed contract. Good, some extra cash. Let's head downstairs and see how things are going. Ooh, look at that. That is pretty. Does that mean it's working? It is set to manually bring in the energy cells, but honestly, I don't know how long they last. But we are making a crazy amount of power now. And if I can keep that going, I'm going to have to just watch it. But I think I could do away with quite a lot of the solar panels upstairs. How are we doing on the ice? No, we're still very good. 27,000 units there, 37,000 there. I have these buckets with ice that I can plug in somewhere if anything does go down. And I've stopped sending the truck to go and fetch ice. I think that's enough for now. This ice machine still has 58,000 units. Wow. And the only thing we're really struggling with right now is the rare earths. So I'm going to need to sort that out. Let's go to the moon's surface and check this out. So if I go to that truck, okay, that truck is going, it's on its way. Dominion is going to Pixis. Now before I do that, let me make sure that I can build a storage. Yeah, I'm going to take that storage. Let us get, what are you doing? You are on your way. Let's find one that's not busy. Fortress is not working right now. So let's set a route from the base to Outpost Charlie. I want you to fill that and then just remove the regolith. I don't want any regolith. And we'll assign that and get that storage built. Alright, well while that is happening, there was another issue that I had my eye on. And it's this. See, ooh, my gosh. Wow. We are running out of regolith. Back up to the moon surface. I think I need to start kicking some of these guys back into action. Let's go and see what you were doing. That was aluminium. That was aluminium. What were you doing? I need to find a place with a bit of a mix of everything. And I'm afraid that might be the only place. Right around there. I'm going to send you... Wait, you actually are working. Is anyone collecting from you? Maybe not. It looks empty. Right, who's not doing anything? Harbinger. Right, Harbinger. Head to the Huron. Pick up everything. Oh, hang on. So Huron to base, and I'm going to patrol and assign that route. There's a lot to send back. And I'll have to have a look at the others as well. And trying to get a balance between the oxides coming in is really tricky. And I'm thinking I'm going to probably need another truck. At the moment, I can't do it because I'm building another rover and we're waiting for the nanotubes. Alright, come on nanotubes. Get made. Wait, what are the nanotubes waiting for? Oh wow, I cut off my supply of silicon. Oh, that was very, very bright. No wonder nothing was happening. Let's fix that. And we'll build that across to that one and into there. Build. There we go. Right, yes, that's because I cut this original line off so I could prioritize production. That means that I can remove this old line. Urgent contract? Yeah, I suppose I could do something like that. I'll accept that one. And let's remove this. And that whole line is gone. Good. Let's go and see about that contract. I have enough resources, so I should probably get rid of more steel, but that's fine. We're not getting very much for this, but it's okay. We are removing items. But this is definitely going through the flight control center, because this is probably going to need 2 or maybe 3 cargo pods. So let's full, send, full, oh, small one, and send. Now these things don't come down in the order that you send them, so you're not really sure which one is coming first, or rather what the first one is going to be demanding. So let's have a look. This is just the bricks. So let me close off the iron and let that fill up a little quicker. We got a 29-day deadline for the bonus, so no problem with that at all. We completed the research for the territory probe upgrade. Nice. Let's see what else we've got going on. Yeah, not much. It's ticking over. We are very low on green science. I'm not chasing science right now, so I'll get to those. Right, first one is almost full. And then it was the titanium plates, I think was the third one, was it? No, it wasn't. Well, let me close that. It was the duralumin plates. Okay, that's opened. Oh, and of course it's only the duralumin plates because they sent the last one that I sent now is the second one that arrives. I don't know, that order needs to be sorted out. Anyway, well, that's away. And if you click on the contract, you can see what's still remaining. So I can now close the duralumin plate. That has all been sent. And now it's just the steel and the concrete. Good. And when that's done, I'll close that up. It's a bit of a problem. I need to get that extra truck built really quickly. Oh, dudes, come on. I'll prioritize this. Because I have no idle trucks right now. And I need to get another MDR online, otherwise I will run into some problems with... Although Outland has come in and it's empty. Outland, where are you going? That's Cyclops. That's not the one I'm looking at. I don't know. Let's have a look over here. Nope, Outland isn't connected to this at all. They're at Bravo? No, they're not. Okay, so Outland is going down to this guy. This guy's full. So why was Outland coming back empty? I'm going to stop this task and just reset it. Oh, no, not you. I will stop that task and we're going to send this one to the MDR known as Photon. That one. And to base. And full all. Now the balance there. Okay, let's just patrol, assign. The balance in Photon is titanium. Okay, so we do have iron. We got silicon. We got a lot of titanium. That's cool. Okay, now we have a truck is idle outside the base. Who are you? Fortress. Ah, Fortress brought the resources. Yeah, you can't tell me that that was 163 or something a little while ago, and now I built just this one storage, upgraded it to T3. It's only supposed to use 2, but now I'm down to 11. It's very weird. Anyway, we'll put the rare earths in there. Then I want you guys... Wait, hang on. Who am I looking at? Give me a second. I need to figure out who's going where. Okay, so Strider is going to Solstice. Strider, stop what you're doing. And then we're going to do Solstice to Charlie. We're going to patrol, and that's good. We'll assign that. Now let me just slow this thing down so I can see what else is going on. This is Dominion, and it's going to Pixis. Right, Dominion, cancel what you're doing. We'll go to that MDR, send it to Charlie, patrol, assign. Good. Then we have this truck, which is basically empty, so it's not doing anything. You can stop. Your fortress, I want you to move there. This guy will now collect the rare earths from Charlie. So Charlie Outpost to base. And I want you to patrol. I don't want you to take all of... Wait, well, no. I don't want you to take any of the oxides. Only the rare earths. So we'll assign that route. And then I just got to keep an eye that the rare earths are actually going to come in. What are you collecting? Oh, yeah, Basilisk is collecting the oxides. Now, strangely, these are no longer producing any rare earths. I'm honestly at a loss. But it does look like the regolith and rare earths from over here, from Huron, are being collected. Yep, there's a fair bit, and it's a nice spread as well. So yeah, that's a good one. I'll just have to see how this one goes. This one is coming back with lots of titanium and a mix, no aluminium, but we're getting a lot of aluminium from Huron. Yeah. So I think we could probably balance things out with those two, as long as those trucks bring enough back. And if they don't, well, we have another one that I could put somewhere. That's got aluminium. Wonder if I shouldn't send a truck. Who's available? You are. You. Fortress. I think Fortress, you need to head over to Hyperion. Right, so go to Hyperion and then to base, patrol, assign. Okay, so that should solve a few problems. The thing is with these trucks, they don't drop off in two locations. So I have the oxides going there, and I have the rare earths and regolith coming in here. But the production of the oxides results in rare earths being dug up. So you're going to have rare earths at the MDRs that are busy mining. And you can either pick them up with their own truck and send them back, because if you're sending the regolith to the outpost, unless you have something set up to receive the rare earths, you'd have to send a truck to each MDR to go and fetch the rare earths out of the truck. Otherwise, it becomes full with rare earths, and then you get nothing else. I mean, I could solve the problem by adding a rare earth outlet over here somewhere, and I suppose I could do it with slag. You know, add an extra line over here, feed it down this lift. If we go straight down, it's coming out of, would be coming out of here. My rare earths, here's my rare earth line. I could just, I'd have to go all the way through and plug it into here, but that's fine. I mean, I could do that. Then there's 2 locations to drop it, but I don't know if that's going to confuse the trucks even more. Let's see, what have we got going on down here? Oh, yeah, look, lots and lots of rare earth coming in. Excellent. And regolith. Right, it is still coming out, although the bucket is empty, but it is still coming out somehow. So we'll see if we can start getting these to fill up. But I mean, now these machines are using so much. They're basically using everything that's coming into them. As fast as it comes in, it's gone. Oh, and let's just check down the line. Yeah, we're clogged up. Wait, why are we clogged up? This is moving, right? Okay, it is coming out of the machine. I just think maybe the belts just aren't fast enough to get it away here quickly. That one's almost full. That one's almost full. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that as well now. It could be that this is full, and yes, it is. And that is not being used fast enough. Although I suppose I could just keep an eye on this. Oh yeah, it looks like I need to get rid of some steel and silicon as well. And maybe I could put in another one of these high-tech factories right over here. Yeah, we have started with the nanotubes. We have got some production on them. Oh, it's the assembler. My bad. So I could add another one in. We'll drag the line. This will go to there, and then underground into that slot, and that one out to that slot over there. And build, and then just some power. If that little drone would get out of the way. Come on, dude. Okay, it's just not letting me get in there. Alright, well, it's going there then. And this will make us nanotubes eventually. Right, let's go and see what's happening over here. Do we have a build-up? Oops. We do not have a build-up yet. Do we even have any energy cells coming through here? No, we are still struggling on this machine. Well, they're coming through though. And I have a load of energy cells in stock, so no worries. Yeah, now it's just a matter of watching these, making sure that they are filling up. And I think for now, what I'll do, just because I want to balance these out, so I'll put a conveyor belt across to there. Just let this come through and build up, make sure that we don't run out of anything in the first machines. And I'll just keep an eye on the regolith number, make sure it's going up. It's actually going down at the moment, not good. Urgent contract on Earth, yep, those are easy. Let's accept that. I'm going to send it off. We'll send those, they should do fine in a small orbiter. Yeah, that's everything. It's exactly 3 tons, or 3,000 tons. Send. Those are some heavy computer parts. Cargo pod has landed, and hopefully these guys will come and load it up. Yep, there they go. Good. Has this been built? It has. Let's build ourselves another cargo truck. And then I have a rover outside that is not doing anything. We'll send it to there. And I'll let that one do some research for us. This one's doing research. It's getting a bit. And the contract is complete. 280k. Yeah, the regolith is going up. It's up to 64. When I last looked, it was at 57. So it's going up. Good. The oxides are all looking fine at the moment. And we are getting rare earths in. So production done on this end should be good again. Although I should probably upgrade this belt. Get stuff through a little bit faster. But that is going to be super pricey. It's a really long belt. Yeah, I'm not going to do that right now. I think I could afford it, but I might need the money for something else. But yeah, the rare earth has been waiting very patiently. No, I think I do need to upgrade it. I can't avoid it. So let's do that. And one more. Okay, it's reaching the last machine now. Well, it actually looks fine. There you go. I didn't upgrade it all the way, but I got enough that it's going through, and it's probably going to back up, which is fine. It's exactly what I want. Man, we have a lot of fuel. And I've been running a lot of my trucks with the fuel on. Let's go and have a look at our fuel storage. I did build extra boxes onto things. So, ooh, Forgetting about my steel and silicon problems. Those are going to start backing. I think they might have... no, I didn't close the gates. That's why. No, it is actually the steel that's backed up. All right, well, hold on. Let's slow this down and go and do a contract. So I'll look for steel and silicon. Well, that's a nice steel one. That'll sort out a problem or two. So let's get that one queued up. I don't think we're going to do that in 5 days, but we'll do it pretty quickly. What, 3 or maybe 4? So 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was 3. And then I can leave this gate open and hopefully it starts loading some of the steel in here. Otherwise, I need to go and put another box on very quickly. It's not loading. Oh dear. All right, well, easy fix. Now we break that line. We grab this one, plug it in there, take that across to... Did I get it? I did. Build all of that. Select, and that's going to be steel. And it's also going to be a priority. Maybe I'll just do the same thing for the silicon. Now, I have been asked why I'm not using this universal multi-resource storage. And the reason is because it holds a small amount of pretty much everything. I don't need small amounts stored, I need large amounts stored. And I've reached the limit on how far I can go out. So yeah, maximum 4 containers. Those are built and we will then make that silicon. Right, we are moving. Ah, yes, good. The steel is moving again. Fantastic. But things are going to back up very quickly if this box doesn't get built. Come on, build it. Yep, the backup has started again. That's fine. We've got plenty of steel that'll just flow out and it bypasses the incoming line anyway. Oh, so that problem is solved. And that starts running. Fantastic. How's our regolith looking? 61. Okay, so it's kind of fluctuating. Waiting for a truck to arrive, I suppose. That one will be bringing in... Nope, not that. That's empty. The behemoth. It would be nice to have like a vehicle management panel that we can see what our trucks are doing at a glance. Basilisk is bringing in oxides. This dude... Oh, this is the new one. Triumph. Move over here, Burrow. What are you bringing in? Ah, that's what I like to see. Okay, so which one is the one that services the Huron? See, that's what I'd like to see just at a glance. I click on the Huron, there's no way to see which trucks are collecting from it. There's no like page. Delivered. Unless I'm missing something, but there's no page that like you can go to and manage your vehicles, because late game, that's huge. Because as you can see, I have a lot of vehicles. How many? I don't know, because there's no page that shows me how many I have. It just occurred to me. I think I lost a colonist. I'm sure I had them at 24. Gonna have a look. Yep, can't tell from here. Oh well. So now that everything else is working, let's spend a little bit of time at Alpha Base. I'm going to stop it from... How do I stop it from collecting? I suppose undeploy harvester. I don't really need to stop it. The helium extractor is the only real thing. I need the RTG. The helium extractor can carry on going. I've got a little bit of power, but I'm going to need more. So, oh yes, here's that thing. This is a T1, but I can't upgrade it. So if I delete it, and then I rebuild it, it will get rebuilt. And after it's built, then I'll be able to do the upgrades. And it works like that for each upgrade. So if you do an upgrade and then you build it, you won't be able to do the next upgrades. So yeah, it's a little fiddly. I'm sure they'll fix it. But I see I do have a fair amount of resources in here. And I have a spare truck to bring more because we are going to do the sciencey thing. Good. So I can upgrade that and I can upgrade it again. And now I have 40 power. I have 23 available. And I need to build a life support module and a science module. Now I don't know if I need the life support module. So I'm going to build the science module first. And I have no steel here. I'm going to have to go... Oh heck, I'm going to build them both. Right. That means I can take my idle truck and set a route from our base to Alpha Outpost. Fill all. And it'll be just one way. So we'll assign that and he can take that stuff out. And we can see if we can start generating some decent science from that outpost. Speaking of science, let's see. We have no green science production at all. Yeah, we do need some. So I'll go and spend some cash. I could do contracts, and I probably will, but not now. All right, I need to clear this list. Urgent contract on Earth. Yep, that's easy enough. Accept that. And that's going to give us a bit of green science anyway. That's quite nice. So we'll send the resources via the landing platform. Actually, I think this is probably going to be 2 small orbiters. Full. That's not everything, is it? No, it's not. Send, full. Yeah, that's everything. Send. Done. And that'll fill up pretty easily. Look at that. We've got all these vehicles inside the base. 4 of them at the same time. That's cool. Yeah, I think maybe in the future I might have more cargo docks. But I think this works. And all of this is filled up quite nicely. Gosh, we've got a lot of titanium. Although there's none coming in off this delivery. So maybe it will balance. We will see. But this is, I do like to see this. We are pretty much full up with aluminium and titanium downstairs. The things that we didn't have a problem with being iron and silicon, which we are getting plenty from here. I mean, these are full. Yeah, those are empty up over here. So it looks like we are striking a bit of a balance. And I just figured out why my energy cell production is not happening. Don't even know when that happened, but there you go. It's fixed now. Okay, let's speed this thing up. Oh, it needs to be repaired. And I do have the oh God, I don't have the resources. What the heck? What happened to my modular terminals? Oh, they're just slow because these guys are slow. And that is because, oh, that's because of this lot. Okay, well, not a lot I can do about that. I mean, I could add more machines on, and I may just do that. Because we have a bucket that's full over here with 2,000. We'll have to keep an eye on when more loads arrive, but yeah, we have some. So this will fix itself. Another urgent contract. Yep, I can do that. We can send those resources. Actually, I can't work out in my head what the amount is here. Okay, yeah, it's going to be just over 2. So we'll get one of those, fill it, and send. And then we'll fill the next one and send the small one. That's done. Yeah, you see the silicon is backing up here because it's backing up over here because we're waiting for the rare earths to get pushed through. That might be a research that I could do. Yeah, I think maybe I'm going to do this one. And that shouldn't take too long. I'm going to push that up the list. In fact, I'm going all the way to the top with it. That means I'm going to need to get myself some more orange science. And we'll just make it that one. And that contract is finished. More cash. Ah, there we go. This is starting to fill up. Yep. We are back on top of things. Just about. Now that I have so much power, no reason I shouldn't build another one of these. What are they called? AI centers. So I'll grab one over there, put that in there, and plug that in. Now this one is set to do blue, so I'll just set this one to do orange once it's built. Oh, I was thinking it was time for a big silicon project, and there is one. It's on Earth. That's a lot of silicon. Got 11 days to send it. I don't know if we can make 11 days, but what the heck, we'll give it a shot. So we'll send that from the flight control center. I don't know, maybe 3 of those. Silicon's lighter than steel. So 1, 2, yep, 2.5, and send. Then I better head upstairs and we'll open that up. And I did forget to close the steel before, so let's close that up. I think I have a way to sort out that production. Let's head down here. It is just this one machine. I'm going to get it to load. Oh no, wait, it's not. It's this slot. I need to get these to accept rare earth manually. So while this lot is busy building up and we're doing upgrades, oh, I'm wasting science points. Yeah, the drones can bring down we've got so much rare earth elements in storage, so might as well load them up. Okay, let's go and have a look at the science. We need something with blue. So fundamental is primarily blue. That one's already underway. That one's underway. Don't really need this, but if I want to use up blue, oh well, that one will work. We'll make the rovers go faster. Or actually, load capacity of trucks might be better. So I'll do them both. I'll just put, oh, the rover upgrade, I've already finished the blue on that one. So that wouldn't have helped anyway. Okie dokie then. And we can play again. Another urgent contract. It's on the moon. You know, I could, but I don't have any spare trucks right now. Although I have a rover that's not doing anything. Yep. Need to set you to do research. Off you go. So we don't actually get to make green research except in our little science building downstairs. So over, which one is it? This one. So when there's a scientist in here, it'll make green science. Do we have any of these producing? Yep, this one. So we have a scientist in there, they're producing some science. Obviously, I need a lot more scientists. These guys are all hanging out at the pub. Maybe I should have been watching them a little closer. Anyway, so now suddenly we have, just because I went and looked, suddenly we have 3 people in the blue science, for the fundamentals, just like that. Boom, three people. Suddenly all working because I checked up on them. Lazy buggers. And this is not being built because we are short of the modular terminals. I'm working on that. But yeah, I think the reason for that is because if you go to the social, which is predominantly the green science, and you head down, you can actually sell sciences, including green. Well, I don't know how this works exactly. We'll get to this. But I mean, this is basically just turning science into money. So yeah, maybe not something that I'm going to get too involved in. Oh, yeah, we should be finished at Alpha right now. Good. No colonists, no energy. Shall I assign colonists? Nope. How does that work? Or maybe I have to do it in that building. I can upgrade it. Now you see, I don't know, power's weird on this. If I upgrade that, didn't change anything. So how do I get colonists out here? I got 4 available spots. I only want to send 2, I think. Oh, I don't have any... Of course, yeah. Oh, that's idle. Oh, yes. We need to bring some food over. Got lots of food. Let's take about, I don't know, that much. These guys are probably going to end up starving with me anyway. And then can we... Ah, there we go. Right, I'm looking for scientists. So like this person over here, and you're a level 4. Do we have anything better than a level 4? Oh, there's a level 5. Okay, you'll go. So it'll be those 2 people. We'll send them with some food. And let's see if that produces any good science. This is all experimenting. I mean, we're at the very late game now for this early access version. And this may actually be the last episode, to be honest. There isn't really that much to cover anymore. I think I've covered most of it. Got things under control. Got a factory that's working. Somewhat. Oh, we have 100 energy cells in the fusion generator. That's cool. I have no idea how long they last, but we have 100. Perfect. Okay, we have finished the rare minerals refinery upgrade 1. Good. So what I may do is come up here and just queue that one up as well. Yeah, that should be fine. Let us go through. Alright, this line is backed up. So we are getting enough through to do this. They each cost 30,000 to upgrade, so pretty cheap. Let's push this production like crazy. And that is all of them at level 1 now. So we should see an improvement in what is coming out. See, I've got some upgraded belts at the end here. It just shoots through. Yeah, that's looking better already. Very good. So that is going to help speed up the creation of the microprocessors, which in turn will speed up the microcircuits that is being... Oh, yes, there we go. Ah, okay. I see we've already got a little backup on the microcircuits here. So microprocessors are not a problem. I think our biggest problem was these. Wait, what's going on here? We've got enough. We've got everything we need for these. Oh, you know what it was? When I said these, to manually accept the rare earth elements, yeah, it came and filled them up, and then suddenly production on this line was good, which then sent things through. So this is actually going to be working again. And I see we did get 1, but this, obviously, this is not good. It's going to have to be extended. And if we're getting enough of the other good stuff through, that we're getting a substantial backup, then we can add more machines onto this, which may not be a bad thing because that will use more concrete and steel. Steel is a problem yet again. Oh, and while I'm thinking about that, I need to head upstairs and just close off the silicon. There we go. So yeah, we're almost filled up with steel again, but silicon is no longer a problem. So let's look for steel contracts. That'll work. Okay, accept, send. I'll send one of those and fill that. Yeah, that's another one. Then I need to open up the steel. Oh, that's not the wrong one. Goodness me. That one. Right, and this has started loading. Just checking on the resources again. Yeah, we are bringing in more regolith than we need. We have the oxides. That is all looking very good. We have a fair bit of slag. Actually, that's something I haven't checked. Actually, that's something I haven't checked on for a while. Yeah, rare earths is building up as well. That's really good news. Now we're still okay. We've got a fair bit of space in this box. I will get to the point where I can sell some. But I'll need trucks because the big orders are on the moon. Right, and the second pod is landing. It's almost full. And I can go and close this off. And that has already lifted off. Good. And now we have an abundance of green science as well. Still have a little bit of a problem with steel. This one might be good, actually. 4.8. Yeah, I think this is the one. And we got 33 days. Accept it. And we'll just send these off 6 pods. And I need to head upstairs and go and open this gate again. There we go. And that can run because, I mean, that's 6 pods is going to take a while. Okay, let's go and have a look and see how we're doing. We're getting the people through. Wrong base. Oh, there we go. They are arriving. I'm a bit concerned as to why this is saying no energy. Because there's definitely energy. I hope I'm not going to take out my 2 best scientists. I'm also not sure exactly where we're going to see what science we're producing here. But the folks are just about to arrive. So let's see what happens. Evacuate colonists for 10,000. Okay. Okay, good. This has power now. Consumes food. We have food in stock. So let's go and have a look at what science we're getting. I don't see any. Science modules. 220 blue. 280 orange. And 100 green. Actually, that's not too bad. We could send more people. And I suppose we could have a couple of places like this around the map. Just send people out and they go and do their thing. We're going to have to sort out the delivery of food. It means I'm going to need to have a much bigger food storage. And probably another setup like this somewhere. I was hoping that at some point this little iron mine over here would run out, but it's still got 20,000 units left in it. Because I could build this up over here, and that would be way more than I need. Right now, let's see how we're doing. Okay, organics is actually going down, so we are using it in the carbon fiber quite a lot. And I can't upgrade these anymore, so the only option is to have another room like this, I think. That'll be pretty good. I actually don't need this one anymore. I could probably just break it down and build over it. But yeah, not too concerned. This has been built now, and I want you to do orange. You're doing blue, you're doing orange. What are we ahead on? We are ahead on green and blue. So having more orange is good. Yes. Although we are getting a lot of green. Okay, so we've got another urgent contract. It's a moon job, I will think. Oh, good. We're approaching 100k regolith on hand. That's good news. The oxides are all good. Slag, yeah, we're okay. It's under control. Rare earths is going up. Everything is good. We've even got some modular terminals in. I reckon a few of them would have been snatched to go and do some repairs, but we're making them again, so that's a good thing. And yes, I could just increase the production over here now because this is actually starting to back up. But there you go, folks. I think that is probably about it. Oh, let's head upstairs quickly and go and close that gate. Looks like our contract is finished, so that's all closed up. I think that is it for this episode and the series. I will be following this game closely. It has huge potential, and it's actually not as buggy as I thought. They could do a little bit more with getting information on the screen, letting people know the little secret keys like copying and pasting buildings. Yeah, maybe more tooltips. I don't know. Just general things that are not immediately obvious. It does help, and also now that I understand the trucks, they could have a little bit more explanation about the trucks. I went through the in-game encyclopedia, but it doesn't really give a lot of info. That's it. Everything is good. We are not overloaded on anything, except maybe, we got a few of those. As a final act, let's do something cool and make some money. These are the most expensive items in the game, the control units. And if I change this pod to that one, see how many it'll let me sell. Are you serious? Only 89. Alright, well, it'll give me 1.3 million. Let's sell those, and I'll just send that off to my platform. And these will be loaded very quickly. And it has touched down, and it is lifting off. Just like that. 1.3 million sorted. But I must say thank you very much for all the comments and interactions on this series. It's been pretty interesting, and I've learned a heck of a lot from all of you guys. I really appreciate it. Look at that, 7.5 million. And I'm definitely following this game in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, cheers!